ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just TPG's making a video, so you know it must be actually kind of important. And we're actually going to sit here and talk about Xbox actually picking up some W's. And hey, for once, I actually get to be positive about Xbox for once in my existence. So first off, the rebranding they tried to do with Microsoft Gaming is now going back to strictly just being Xbox, which of course I am totally on board for, because anything that has the word Microsoft in it immediately makes me go, oh no, we are heading in the wrong direction here, and I don't like the idea of Xbox disappearing. I think Xbox it needs to be around. It needs to be the person that kind of holds Sony's feet to the fire. And by holding Sony's feet to the fire, also having exclusives. So apparently, internally, they are actually reevaluating their stance on exclusives. This coexists in now with also the other news of them dropping the price of Game Pass Ultimate from $29.99 to $22.99. But the Call of Duty games for the future will be excluded from Game Pass Ultimate. Still, overall, I actually got this new leadership. I'm already kind of on board for this shit. Because guess what? This is the stuff we need to see. It's the same thing I said with PlayStation. If you want your brand to be dominant and if you want your brand to matter, you can't be everywhere. I'm sorry. I know a lot of PC guys out there, they want their PlayStation to, be all kumbaya and Microsoft. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I hate to tell you this, that's just not how the fucking world works. If you want to be better than the competition, if you want to dominate an industry, you need to have a sense of identity. That's why Nintendo, much as I hate Nintendo, and I hate Nintendo with a burning passion that will never fade in even the slightest. I can respect them saying, no, we're sticking to exclusivity because that's what gives our brand our identity. And all the PC gamers out there can sit there, bitch and moan how they're not potentially going to get PlayStation games. They'll probably still get Xbox games, but Sony and Microsoft, in my opinion, are doing the right thing. They need to make their platforms matter. They need to actually give us a reason to buy these platforms. And the one way to do it is to actually have exclusive features and exclusive fucking content like a freaking video game. So like The Last of Us Part 3, for example, just throwing that up as an example. Or the next Halo, or the next State of Decay. I'm telling you right now, if they announce that State of Decay 3 is a Xbox exclusive, not coming to PlayStation at all, that might actually entice me to look into getting a pre-owned Xbox Series X. Which, yeah, I would hate to buy one, but at the same fucking time, when is life ever convenient? And I love how some people out there just delude themselves into thinking that life should be convenient for everything you do. When it's like, dude, the harsh reality is, the world fucking sucks. It sucks that I would have to buy an Xbox. It sucks I would have to buy a PlayStation if I would play these games. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you into the ecosystem. And that's how they get you to buy games. And that's how you support game developers that you actually believe in their fucking vision. So, yeah. Xbox is starting to show some signs of going back to the way they used to be before the Phil Spencer days. And you know what, honestly, I kind of actually want that, because right now I kind of miss the energy that the game industry used to have. I miss when Xbox and Sony would actually be on, around the same time frame and announce big exclusives. And I'd be like, your turn, Sony, what you gonna do? I still remember that E3 where Xbox came out and, after the whole Xbox One debacle, Sony came out and just said, hey, we're not restricting you whatsoever. Buy pre-owned games if you want to. You will still be able to buy games physically, and our device will support physical games forever. And of course, they did that brilliant little fucking, commercial that I'm pretty sure all of us remember. And if you don't, well, I'll play at the end of this fucking video. But yes, I do think exclusivity is a good thing. And I'm sorry. I know that some people out there want this whole kumbaya shit. Sorry. It's not how I grew up. I grew up, if you're going to sell a product, you need to sell that product to your base, not to everyone else's base, but to your base. Yes, you could get more money from PlayStation if you put your games on PlayStation. But at the same time, you could also not get more money. You could also fail at getting more money, as you see in the case with freaking games like Sackboy's Little Big Adventure on PC. Just like how you see with Helldivers 2, selling only 2 million copies on a platform that supposedly is, you know, over at least 10 million. So, right there. I'm sorry. If you are going by the measurement of success, there's only been a handful of successes that have been multi-platform. Now, granted, Forza sounds like it's actually one of those that might actually be one of those successes, but still, my point is, you only get so much. There's only so much success that goes around, and for whatever reason, everyone thinks that everyone should get along. But it's like, no, competition's a good thing, and I want Microsoft to fucking start holding Sony to the fucking fire, because the confident Sony we're seeing right now is not a Sony I want to fucking support. But I also have no fucking choice if I want to play their games. See how that works? So until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube algorithm BS. Bye.
This is how you share your games on PS4.
Thanks.
プレイステーション